Good morning, everyone. We're having a great day so far. Today, I want to share with you something that I had planned this past weekend that didn't happen. But I love to camp. I just haven't gone camping in a while. And Michael, who is 7 years old, my son, he has never been tent camping. So I was going to take him for his first tent camping trip. He was so excited. I was equally excited. The car was packed. Everything was ready. We had the bicycles in the car. We had the fishing poles. We had everything set to go camping. But then we learned that there was going to be a bit of a cold front for what we experience. And so it was decided, all right, it's a little too chilly. It's going to be a little too cold. Let's postpone the camping trip. Let's wait a little bit later in April and then go camping. Well, that's what we did. And he was not happy about it, as you can imagine. Neither was I, actually. I think I might have been more upset than he was, because he's like, hey, well, we can just set up a tent in the living room, which we did. But I was not very happy about it. I know he wasn't very happy about it because we had planned for it, prepared for it, and expected it to happen when it was planned to happen. I was let down. I was discouraged. And so there's a proverb that comes to mind that speaks to this. And it's a proverb Solomon wrote, and he wrote it this way. He says that hope deferred makes the heart sick. And that's exactly what I experienced. I was heart sick. Now I know it's not a big deal, and we're going to be going camping anyway later. But in that moment, I was let down, and so was he. And I think he took it better than I did, like I said. But I'm looking forward to when we will be able to go camping. But in our life, we have hopes deferred all the time, don't we? Just this past year has been an example of that. Where I work throughout the day here at the Arlington, we have had to limit visitations from family. And that has really been a hard thing for people. And as of the last couple of days, we've opened up visitation in certain ways. And so that's made people's spirits lift, because hope deferred makes the heart sick. But the other side of that proverb says a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. So when we do get that thing that we have had to put off, it gives us hope and it gives us life. Well, we're also taught that we put our ultimate hope in Christ, that He will never let us down, that hope will always be present for us, that it'll never be deferred, that we'll never be let down or discouraged, but that we can always, constantly, and forever find full contentment in Him when our hope is in Him. So yes, though today there may be something that you wish you could have and that you wish you could have right now, and you could have it the way you want it right now, and maybe it's being deferred, maybe it's being put off, and it's causing you to be discouraged or to be let down. Well, my encouragement for us today is to look at the thing that we have. What we have always, ever present with us is the hope of Christ and the hope that we have in Him. Everything else pales in comparison. Now, I want to also remind you that this Sunday, of course, we have our 3 services in the morning. We have the 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and the 10:30. We'll have some special guest artists who will be performing for us at all 3 services. And then in the evening, it's a big day, because at 6 p.m. we have the annual congregational meeting. So if you are a member at Marco Presbyterian Church, then please come out to the congregational meeting. We will be discussing the upcoming budget, a few other things, and most importantly, the calling of Pastor Scott Cairns to be the senior pastor. So I encourage you to come out Sunday night at 6 p.m. for the congregational meeting. And may your hope always be in Christ. And if it is, it will never be deferred.